Bill Dawson. I'm the Chief Engineer of the Television and Radio at Pepperdine University in Malibu. We've been doing for several years a transition from PCs over to Macs, especially driven by the fact that we use Final Cut Pro. So now we're in a Mac universe all of a sudden. And I wanted to do something. I wanted to not only be able to edit everything, but I wanted to have a video server where I could record stuff in and also have play-out channels which go into my production control room and here where I am now, which is our master control room for on-air. So I called all the normal people and said, gee, how much is your magic server? And the answers were anywhere from 100,000 to 350. I went, okay. And what kind of codec are you using? Some were MPEG-2, some were JPEG 2000, some were this and that. Okay, so when we all moved to MPEG 11 or whatever we're moving to, how do I update your box? And they went, oh, no, you don't do that. You send us another 300,000 and you get a new box. I went, oh, no. So I went looking for solutions on how do I create a server using computers, and in this case, Macs, since that was now my new world. And that's when I found Softron, and it all fell into place. It was really, really cool. So essentially what I've got is all of my servers. I've got different Mac servers here. In fact, I'm even running PC servers down here, are all running on 10 gig, although I've done some experiments with servers running on 1 gig, and it works fairly well as well. But for the most part, I'm running 10 gig servers. Not on fiber, by the way, but on CX4, which is much, much cheaper than fiber. But here's the signal flow. The students shoot, in our case, on EX1s or EX3 cameras by Sony. They'll bring the cards in, stick it into the computer over at Final Cut, edit everything. All of the raw footage goes down to, in this case, it's a Windows server that I've got set up, serving Final Cut. Yeah, I know. Windows serving Final works well. And their edited project, they're not serving, but they're saving over to this Mac server here. It's just a standard run-of-the-mill server. Although in this particular case, since I've got a lot of video, I'm doing a PCIe extension down to a rack frame underneath me, which is running a RAID 60. So I've got roughly 16 terabytes available sitting on this particular Mac server. In my production control room, there are a couple of computers running over-the-air video, and in this case, AJA Kona 3 cards, but it could be a Blackmagic card. It doesn't really matter which one. And they're grabbing video from the server in real time, playing the video. In my case, I've got the card set for high def out. It goes into the switcher. The output of the switcher comes back into a Kona 3 card, into another computer, and I'm using Movie Recorder to record the output of the switcher. So I don't use videotape machines anymore. That was another issue, which was how much are high def videotape machines. The answer was 25,000, 50,000. I went, oh, no. So I record back into this server. And then for play out, I'm grabbing video from here into these two machines here. This, once again, I'm using the Kona 3 card, but Blackmagic is fine. So it's pulling video from the server and plays out all of my shows using over-the-air video on our internet stream. This one, over-the-air video again on our cable TV channel. This one I use the schedule on as well, so at 8 o'clock it fires and it does its particular thing. And then I've got a couple of movie recorders sitting here. This one I use for recording all of our basketball games and in volleyball games. And this one is just a backup. It's for, I don't know what I need to record today, but who knows? And actually, that's coming in real useful. So what I've done is I've taken all these computers and all the Softron software, and I've created my own virtual server, and it works just insanely well. For example, from the professor's offices, you can go ahead and log in to the video server. We're just talking about QuickTime files, for goodness sakes. And you can see what the kids did last night, which is really cool.